Welcome to the Life Force Power Center, year 2021, the first re-upload, rebroadcast, restructure of the Life Force Power Center. I'm your host, Lamore, the Jahm Master Jedi, aka Life Force Power Jedi. So today, we're going to open this up just by introducing the Power Center a little bit and going right into some power for the people, because this is kind of, once again, an emergency broadcast, because there's so much happening in the earth, in the world, 2021 right now. A lot of people are sick, a lot of things are happening just globally or earthly, however you want to say it. So the Life Force Power Center is a place where I train in the knowledge of Life Force energy, and using all of the information that I've received over dozens of years, compiled from study, channeling, practicing. The key word is practicing, because knowledge is power, but it's only power if you put it into action, put it into practice. So that's what we mainly focus on at the Power Center. We do the action part. It's all about taking all that information and knowledge and then put it into a physical action, so you will have a tangible physical outcome and not some spacey, ethereal, mental outcome of some invisible thing. You want solid outcomes because you're in a solid body, you're in a solid earth, so you want things to match that so it can be activated in a sense where you will get the results you want and that you choose. The reason you came here, finding your path, finding your journey, finding your destiny. So with that, I'd like to say a powerful shout out, powerful prayers to all those who are struggling with any kind of illness, disease, discomfort, whether extremely serious or mild. It's all important to you in your journey. It's all important to you in what you're trying to accomplish. I hold that power thought, I hold that power prayer, and Power Force, the Power Force martial arts, which is a life force activation. We use prayer as an energy to activate truth. We don't use it to beg, we don't use it to beseech, we use it to activate. So they're power prayers, they're commandments, they're commanding our birthright. That's innate within every living being. We command that. So with our words, our thoughts, we command these things. We command our lives to be whole and restored. We command information to come to us to help us find the wisdom and the fortitude to do what we need to do. We command all the energies of the universe, all the energies of the earth, all the energies of the metaphysical realms to come and align with showing us the way, helping us see, and helping our eyes and our hearts and our mind realize this power and activate this power. So all those who are trying to be healed, or trying to figure out what's going on, whether it's physically or mentally or financially, we stand here for you. Now, Earth is going through this transition. I've made several videos over several years about what would happen and why it would happen. So now it's actually happening, and most of it has happened. So with this video, I won't go into that. You could research and search those videos right now. Right now, this is an emergency broadcast for now, because we are in a major transitional crisis of energy and beings and so forth. So we want to make sure those who are ready to step up to the plate, to the next phase or the next evolution or the next incarnation at this point, who they want to be, they have the right tools to do that, the appropriate tools to do that. Even if this video reaches one person or a half a person, then it's important, because just like I watch videos or I listen to people, I was that one person that heard that message from those people that spoke this truth, these truths and wisdom when I needed it the most. So even if I do that for one person, then I'm giving back what was given to me. So with that, let's go into power. Let's go into power and versus truth. Let's take this right off the top. Power is an energy. Energy is activated. Activation comes from your thought. Your thought activates energy, and then you have power. And with that power, you have movement, you have motion. With motion, you have vibration. With vibration, you eventually have solidity. So the solid objects aren't really solid, they are vibrating at different rates. So this is where your power lies. Your words, your thoughts, your action creates these vibrations where things either harmonize to you to give you your goal, to make you strong, or they come and deharmonize with you to disassemble you, make you ill, make you sick, make you frustrated, make you depressed. The power is where it's at. The power is where it's at because the power is your commandments, your verbal commandments, your thought commandments, your action, your lifestyle. So what I'm here to show you is how to find a way, a path, to find out how to live your life, live your power. Not to have a practice of just practicing, but a new lifestyle. Because it's been over so many years. This is 2021, so do the math. How many teachers, healers, you name it, practices have came before this? And where is Earth today with all of those teachings? I'm not saying they're good or bad, I'm saying where are we today? So there is another point that we can evolve. There's another point where there's this missing piece that needs to be added. And I'm working on fulfilling that missing piece, especially since we have 2 generations of humans left. Whether you believe it or not, that's what we have. You could research that. You don't have to research that. Just look at the children. Most children are born with computers and technology in their hand, so they're already part machine, part human already. And they're going to produce a generation that will be Android-based and artificial intelligence based because this is their reality right now. So their generation will have a full reality of that. So we're already there. But before that happened, we have an opportunity to show the children, to show the next generations of children or androids or whoever that may be, a better way, a better path that we keep harmony on this earth, keep harmony and health. Just like you want your computer to have great health, you want your bank account to have great health, you want your body to have great health, you want your life force being, your energy to have great health. And that health is based on energy and the vibrations and the energy you put on it, put in your body, your mind, and the people you surround yourself with, and the situations you surround yourself with. Because in this earth, there are things we don't want to be surrounded with. So we have to fortify and empower ourselves tremendously. So when we get out there and we're surrounded by these things that we don't want, we're not so depleted to where we get sick or we have accidents or we have a bad day. We're depleted enough where we say, well, I'm still good because I fortified myself, I powered myself up, so now I have something to give. But you do not ever want to be to a point where you have nothing in your tank, nothing in your energy system to give, because the dark forces will take. Even if you have nothing left to give, you say, I have nothing left to give. Dark forces like, it's not my problem. I'll take whatever's there. And you say, I have nothing. Well, I'll take the void. And then you become a void. And now you become in a negative. And the dark force will still take even in a negative because it is negative. It feeds off the negative. It survives and thrives off the negative. And it will make you a zombie, a vampire of the negative. And now you will be working for the dark forces inadvertently just because you're depleted. And you begin to suck energy from other people and power from other people to feed the dark forces because now you're just a tool because you have no energy and you're just being a pawn of the dark force because you don't realize what's going on. You didn't activate what you know. So basically, through this video, through these teachings, through the Life Force Power Center, through 2021, we're going to wake you up, snap you out of it, get you into the true power of being of who you're supposed to be. Doesn't matter what your belief system is and all that stuff, you can keep that and see if it survives. But what will survive is your action. What will survive is the sun will always come up. The earth will always do what it's doing. We'll grow things and have a place for beings to live. These things will continue because they're from a source, an energy of laws that cannot be changed by man, cannot be broken. We can only break ourselves trying to break these laws, and that's what's happening today in this earth. Many are trying to break the laws of the universe. Universal laws cannot be broken, so what happens is you get that slap back from the universe. And then you get these diseases, whether they're man-made or they're laboratory-made or they're natural. We get these calamities because the universe allows that to happen, because we allow ourselves to be a slave to dark forces and dark thoughts and dark powers. So now it is time to launch a new beginning, not just of the Life Force Power Center, but a new beginning of you, a new beginning of your truth, a new beginning of your knowledge, your understanding, your activation, your power, your vibration. I will help you do that. This is an emergency broadcast of power, and I hope you receive this message. I hope you activate this message. I hope you do what you can. I'll try to connect with you. The reason I'm doing this, because there's so many people right now in dire needs, and I can't get to everybody. So I decided to finally do the videos, do the broadcast, and reach out to all of Earth, all beings who are ready to rise to their truth, to rise to their power, to rise to their strength. So with that, take a deep breath. That breath of life that connects us, that connects every living being, that everything that exists. That breath of life is that invisible energy that we know is true. Without seeing, we can't feel it, we can't touch it, but we know it's true. We know it connects and binds everything and gives everything life. That breath of life is within us, and that is what we command and power. So today, I want you all to say, I am the power. I am the power. I am the power. And with that, let that play in your mind. Play this as many times you need, not to rehear it, but to embed it in your being. Let it play. Play it with music in the background. Play it with sound waves in the background. Play it with children playing in the background. Just play it over and over. I'll be back. There's more. And if I'm not back, there's more anyway. I'll be uploading that's from the past. So either way it goes, this is your life, your power, and you are the force that we've been waiting for to be activated into the light that gives life. So be it. You are the power.